Today, we will discuss security concerns of using a wireless network at home. Let's begin with a few common terms. Most homeowners will usually want to set up only one local area connection, or LAN. We will be looking at a wireless local area connection, or WLAN. The key difference, of course, is the elimination of wires and restrictive jack receptacles. The wireless router will provide connection to an internet source as well as broadcast the network throughout the home. A wireless access point will connect to a wired network and broadcast that network throughout the home. Every network has a name, or a service set identification, SSID. We will talk about three wireless network security standards: the original, Wired Equivalent Privacy, or WEP, and both of the Wi-Fi Protected Access, WPA and WPA2. We said that a wireless access point connects to a wired network, much the same as any other device would. It then broadcasts the network and provides wireless devices access to one another and to the wired network, creating a hybrid network that is often used to expand existing wired networks. The wireless router provides a complete wireless network system, as it does not need a wired system in order to broadcast. It provides connectivity to an internet source, as well as possibly firewall protection and other router benefits. The SSID is a configurable entry in the access point or router. These devices are configured by their manufacturers with default names. This is the first security concern. It is wise to change this SSID to limit access to authorized users with whom you have shared your SSID. Changing that name is step one. Having set a name, you now have to decide whether or not you will broadcast that name or advertise that name. Keep in mind that choosing to not broadcast the name does not make your network secure. The signal is still there, so anyone who is actively searching will find it. It is a very simple matter for a cracker to gather the SSID of an unsecured signal. Consider broadcasting the SSID as a convenience, not as a security measure. Real security is provided by the encryption protocol used by your device. The original Wired Equivalent Privacy protocol was adopted in 1999. It was officially classified as outdated in 2004. Your devices may offer WEP as a choice, but I recommend you avoid it if possible, especially if WPA or WPA2 is available. WPA, the Wi-Fi Protected Access, was introduced in April of 2003 as a temporary fix for WEP. It used a larger encryption size and generated its keys dynamically. WPA2 is the official Wi-Fi standard since its ratification in 2006. Essentially, WPA2 is a far more robust system, utilizing the advanced encryption standards. Not counting your neighbors, there are basically two types of people that will try to access your Wi-Fi network. The miscreant joyriders who are out to prove their skills, and full-blown crackers who plan to do crime either against you or using your technology. The software that crackers use is available free on the internet, and it's easy to learn and use. A sampling of the a sampling of the crackware would include NetStumbler, which is a Windows-based tool to find and identify and analyze wireless network signals within range; Kismet, which finds wireless networks that are not broadcasting their SSID; AirCrack-NG is a whole suite of utilities to allow for unauthorized access to a wireless network; Backtrack 3 is a Linux live boot CD that includes AirCrack-NG as well as other related tools. These are just a few of the many softwares crackers will utilize to access an unsecured wireless network. Finally, you should know about the antennas that may be directed at your home system. A cracker driving down your road can use a handheld antenna, oftentimes called a cantenna, to gather your signal from several hundred yards away. Likewise, he may set up a parabolic dish antenna. One of those designs is called the wok-fi, as it really uses a cooking wok as the parabola to gather the signal. And once again, the internet and YouTube is full of how-to build your site. In conclusion, your home wireless network will very likely be subjected to the prying eyes and antennas of would-be eavesdroppers and crackers. The Wi-Fi Alliance, along with the IEEE, have developed and set protocols for wireless devices to enable secure use. You can rest easy when you have enabled WPA2 and follow common sense when using your equipment. Thank you for your time. For additional information, please visit grayhatplayground.com.